What is going on, guys? My name is Jerm and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and subscribe. And today we are going to be checking out the brand new LR Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. This unit is fantastic. They are an incredible supporting character, and just overall their aesthetics, like the card art. This is one of my favorite LR card arts ever. The little comic book strip effect that introduces them at the very beginning, they popped off. This right here, whoa, man, that looks so good. So we're going to check them out here at 55%. No dupes, no equipments, no anything. They're just raw. This is the first time I awakened the unit and using them. We're going to be running them on their own team, the Superhero team, which Superhero is a fantastic leader skill. My main issue with this is that he leads superheroes, and he's like the greatest unit ever. So you're going to want to run Beast over the Gammas the majority of the time as a leader, but you can just run them together, so who cares, right? Options like AGL, UI Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta, the 6-year anniversary characters, they are going to EZA in Part 3 presumably, so this is going to be fantastic, right? LR AGL Vegeta Blue, the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions, Orange Piccolo, LR Ultimate Gohan, Super Saiyan, Part 1 anniversary Gogeta Blue, you have Evolution Blue Vegeta and Kalkin Blue Goku. You just go down. Ink God Goku, I hate him, but you guys know that he's still very good, right? God Goku, Kaioken Blue Goku is on here, Android 17, the TUR Gammas, which Gamma 1, just like next to this unit, Gamma 1 is going to perform absolutely ridiculousness. And then, yeah, you get the point. And UI Goku, of course. So this is the team that we're going to be running, right? The Superhero 200% leader skill. We are going to be running, obviously, Gamma 1 next to this unit. We have UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta for just that second rotation, which is ridiculous. The Damage Gods of Dokkan, the LR EZA Twin Kings, right? Pan for support, and keep in mind that the TUR Gammas are also going to be supporting this unit, Gamma 2 with attack and Gamma 1 with defense. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just check out what makes this unit just absolutely insane, right? So Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 superheroes 200%. They get 30% attack and defense on 12 key, 50% attack and defense on 18 key. They get 3 key and 125% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then they get an additional 3 key and 125% when HP is 30% or higher. They give superheroes, join forces, and defenders of justice category allies 3 key and 50% attack and defense. Superhero, huh? Superhero, huh? They get a 30% chance to crit and an additional super attack up to twice per turn per int key sphere obtained. Chance to perform a critical hit plus 12% and to perform an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super up to twice per turn per AGL or STR key sphere obtained. So it looks like we're going to be wanting to aim for int key spheres. AGL and STR key spheres are still going to be very good as well. Then they get 50% defense and they get 30% damage reduction starting from the turn where this character performs their third attack in battle. So already here, I'm seeing additional dodge is probably going to be the build that are going to be going for it. They have a standby where they become where Gamma 2 starts charging up his core breaker. For 4 turns, they get 1 charge count per each ally attack performed, and it's able to be used when HP is 70% or less, or once this character has attacked 3 or more times in battle. I don't think their links change, but links are Android Assault, Red Ribbon Army, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Signature Pose, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. They are on Superheroes, Androids, Joint Forces, Movie Heroes, Artificial Life Forms, Worthy Rivals, Special Pose, Defenders of Justice, Accelerated Battle, Entrusted Will, All Out Struggle, Connected Hope, Last Resort, which is Final Trump card, Full Power, Battle of Fate, and of course, we have to talk about their linking partners here. I mean, the Gammas do link with themselves. Right, obviously this is not going to work out because you're not going to get this character and then... Actually, you can get this character and link them with this, huh? Yeah, because you don't have to use their standby. You can just leave them here. Okay, sure. Right, you have Gamma 1, Gamma 2. You have the LR Physical Androids who are a very good EZA. You have LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, my king, Beast, the king of Dokkan, Elhan, UI Goku's going to EZA. There's just so many characters you can run them with. It's obvious you want to run them with the Gammas, though. So they enter this form once you activate their standby, which is the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Hopefully this will hit, which it looks like it did. Right, so let's go ahead and continue. 30% attack and defense, 50% attack and defense on their 18 key, 6 key, 250% attack and defense start turn, and they get 50% damage reduction. This is in the standby mode. They get 50% attack and defense when attacking. They still get the 50% support, and they still pretty much looks like they're still pretty much about the same afterwards. They just get a little bit more higher damage and stuff like that in this standby mode. And then finally, Gamma 2 will die, obviously. He does the core breaker. Let me see what the activation is. Able to be used when charge count is 1 or more. Temporarily raises attack. Wow. By 100% per charge count and causes super ultimate damage. He gets a guaranteed stun, which some bosses can actually be debuffed right now, so pretty good. right? And then you're able to use it just one charge, but the more charges you get, the more ridiculous this thing is going to hit. Wow. Okay, and then obviously Gamma 2 dies, and you just become Gamma 1 by himself, where it lowers his damage reduction. He gets 3 key, 150% to stats, 15% damage reduction. He gets an additional 150% to stats, and another 15% if his HP is 30% or higher. There, he gets the same stuff, 50% attack defense when attacking. He's still a support. Guaranteed additional super attack. Changes AGL to int key spheres, and then they get 20%. He gets 20% chance to crit up to 100, and damage reduction up to 10 per int or STR key sphere obtained. So there you guys go. This unit is absolutely bonkers. Let's just go ahead and dive in and just see how ridiculous they are in game already. Alright, so here we are. We are going to take him here against our guy, Broly. Now, we don't have a lot of int key spheres, unfortunately. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 starting off at 281k defense, so they're going to be well beyond. If they, you know, my math might be wrong, but they'll be like at about 400k defense after one super, which is pretty ridiculous, right? Then obviously they get damage reduction once they get their third attack in battle. We don't have a lot of int key spheres, unfortunately, so we're not going to be able to get like the big 30% chance to crit. Maybe we might, maybe we won't. Who knows, right? Keep in mind that the Gammas are supporting each other. So Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, they are supporting UI Goku here as well. 5.95. Look at this animation, man. This animation is so fire. The Gamma's aesthetics are just insane. There's the additional super attack. There is the 12 key super as well. Just, God, so beautiful, dude. Dokkan really popped off with this. And we got the crit as well. Okay. Yeah, they are going to be very good defensively right now after a super attack and stuff like that. Once we get them next to Gamma 1, I'm thinking this unit's going to be looking pretty stupid, right? I think this unit will look incredible. The friend Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are at 69%, so they're hitting 7.5. They're doing pretty good damage. Their defense is going to be pretty high up there as well. Obviously, we have a lot to kind of cover with this character because there's three different stages of Gamma. Hopefully, we don't die. My rotations were pretty bad here, so hopefully I'm able to get Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. You know, I'm able to get the LR Gammas next to Gamma 1 because that's the rotation I want to build, right? We brought Pan for support. Pan. Okay. We brought Pan for just the extra superhero support and stuff like that. Keep in mind as well that Gamma 1 does support the Gammas while giving him access to their full link set. I'm just saying, Gamma 1 might just be good, like great again, man. Gamma 1 was taking, wow. If we can even get Gamma 1 next to Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, right? If we're able to get Gamma 1 next to the LR Gammas, because the team I brought is like the most offensive team in, like, you could probably build for him, because just Evolution Blue Vegeta and Falcon Blue Goku. That's it. The LR Blue Bros blow each other away yet again, man. Alright. So again with no... Okay, we're able to get 2 int key spheres. They're at 250k defense. This is without any support and stuff like that, right? They no longer have the friend Gamma supporting them. I'm going to float off, you know, the damage god, because I want to see what the Gamma's doing. I want to be able to get this. So 5.5, that's with no support. Basically, barely any links active. Which is still, like, that's fine. That's a fine attack stat. That's pretty good. Then there's the crit from that. There's the additional super attack from getting the 8 key spheres. And now we're going to have access to their damage reduction and the standby skills. So, yeah. Now the Gammas are really going to be able to perform very well. Triple super. That, man. That's at 55% with no dupes. Now, kind of reading, like I said, I would probably go either additionals or dodge. For me, personally, I would go dodge just because they're already doing additionals. They're already doing crits. You know, there's not really much of a purpose to that, right? You can just go crit if you really want to maximize like Gamma 2's core breaker, but I don't really see much of a point for it. It's kind of just a rough one. So we're gonna be able to use the Gamma's standby skill next turn here as well and get them to charge up the core breaker. Now, the more attacks that you do, the harder the core breaker is going to hit. Like, the core breaker is going to hit a ridiculous like attack stat basically. Right, we can actually do this too. Just have one rotation of Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 and Gamma 2, and then have the other one be Gamma 1, which is the rotation I want. That next rotation, by the way, we're not going to have any extra support other than Gamma 1's defensive support. So I might not pop the standby skill just quite yet. I mean, I probably will, right, just to get the animation. 8.7. Now that we're getting their Android links and stuff like that up, we have the extra defensive. This is with support from Pan as well. So it won't be, this isn't going to be too bad. This won't be too bad, man. Hopefully the video didn't lag. It lagged a lot here, but hopefully it didn't lag too bad. Gamma 2 is so dumb. Now, remind yourselves of this, right? The Gammas completely revived the Gammas in a way that we have a semi-safe slot 1 option in the LR Gammas, right? They're semi-safe. I say that because they have their... Oh, boy, this is gonna hurt. 4. They're semi-safe in the way because they're gonna have higher defenses and stuff like that, obviously, right? Now, next turn, this is gonna be insane, right? We're gonna pop the active. They are... Oh, yeah, Broly's physical. I completely forgot that Broly is physical, but we have Gamma 1. There they are at 444k defense. Of course, we are going to be popping these guys standby skill here and just getting to look in awe, man, of this animation here. So let's go ahead and get it ready.
1号はあいつを引きつけて時間を稼いでくれ。2号、お前まさか。
Perfect. So now we just have Gamma 2. Keep in mind that the more now we just have Gamma 1, right? 295k defense, but we do have the whatchamacallit. We have the damage reduction. I lost my mind there. We have the damage reduction with the Gammas, right? They have 50% damage reduction. 6 out of 7 links with our guy Gamma 1. Gamma 1 guarding. We should be fine here. Yeah, 4. Wow, that still did damage. Okay. Well, I guess I'll come back in a little bit. Alright, we're back. We got the rotation yet again here. We're in the last phase of Broly once more time. So yeah, in this state, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, they have the 50% damage reduction. They're still supporting. The more Ink Key Spheres we get, the higher chances that they're going to get an additional super attack, the critical, everything, STR, AGL Key Spheres as well. They really help out this unit. So this unit just overall is really, really good, man. Really, really good. They are, like, they're giving 50% support to one of the best categories in the entire game, superhero. Like, we can forget about Defenders of Justice and stuff like that, right? What is it? It's Defenders of Justice, superhero, and Joint Forces is ridiculous, too. The fact that they're doing that to Joint Forces is dumb. Alright, let's just kind of see how much we're taking here. We're at 100k, that's from the friend. We have a lot of extra defense and stuff. 10 million. They hit 10. Okay. Nice, and they barely take damage. And they're barely going to take damage too. Alright. I'm going to try to hold off on using the Gammas, you know, the actual Core Breaker attack. Because I don't think we can kill Broly that quickly. Alright, UI Goku, sweet. You're doing your job. You're doing your job proudly, man. Sure. We're not... I don't think we're going to pop that just quite yet. Because we don't want to kill, right? We can't... Oh, yeah, we can't stand by twice. We have to wait. This is bad then. We have a okay, this is a really bad rotation for this. Like honestly, horrendous. This is a really horrendous rotation. The Gammas are the Gammas are gonna take some damage unless they dodge, right? They could just dodge. Oh, yeah. There you go. just 400k on a normal, man. So there's kind of my reasoning as to, you know, there's kind of a reason as to why the Gammas aren't as good as Gohan. For, you know, like something like that could happen where you have a really bad rotation. Maybe my team building is just bad, which, you know, it is. And that just happens. So, cool. I will be right back. We'll get the Gamma's Core Breaker, man. We will. Alright, so it took us a little bit, right? Let me just make sure the audio is on and I actually have animations on. It took us a while to get to this point, but we're finally going to be able to pop the Gammas active now, or standby. Keep in mind that you can charge this up to as much as you want. They only stay in this turn for 4 turns, so you have 3 turns to kind of just charge up the meter as much as you possibly can. Let's just go ahead and just see the Core Breaker in action, right? We don't have to kill anything. There is no KO screen, so let's go ahead and check it out. just keep in mind that that can do a lot of damage if we actually, you know, get the proper situation that we need and can call it good from there, right? So let's just go ahead and just see what Gamma 1 is going to be able to do, right? Obviously, Gamma 1 is not going to be slot 1. Just keeping that out there. That's why I believe Dodge is probably going to be how I'm going to build my Gammas, right? Either Dodge or additional. You can go either or. Crit is kind of useless because they already have crits, right? So, oh, okay. 11 mil from Gamma 1. Very good, right? Now, in this state, he is still supporting, right? He's still giving the 50% attack and defense support to the superhero category. He now also orb changes, so you're able to get his int orbs much better than the original forms. I think after just overall, I would believe that's probably my one thing with the Gammas is if they've orb changed, you know, if they created their own int key spheres like the LR Super Saiyan Trio does, I would like the Gammas a lot better, man. But getting the int key spheres could be a little bit of a challenge. We're going to get washed here, by the way. Frieza's is going to do a lot of damage to Gamma 1. But overall, like, I am very happy with what the... Wow. I'm very happy with the Gammas, man. I'm very happy with these Part 2 characters. I think both of them are just ridiculously powerful characters, right? Obviously, one's more ridiculously powerful than the other, but this unit is still very good. One of the best support characters in the entire game. Honestly, supporting superheroes is ridiculous enough. So let me know what you guys think about the LR Gammas. If you guys made it to the end of the video, leave your boy a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.